discuss the another problem and time and work. The problem states here, as we can see, A can do a piece of work in 80 days. So A's 1 day's work will be 1 by 80, and he works at it for 10 days. So A's 1 day's work is equals to 1 by 80. Then A's 10 days work is 10 by 80. That's nothing but 1 by 8. And then B alone finishes the remaining work. So A finishes the 1 by 8 of work in 10 days. So the remaining work is 1 minus 1 by 8, that is equals to 8 minus 1 by 7 by 8. B alone finishes the remaining work in 42 days. Let B alone finishes the 7 by 8 of work in 42 days. Let B's 1 day work is X, then it's 42 days work is 7 by 80. That is A's 1 day's work into total number of days 42 days is equals to 7 by 8. Then X is equals to 1 by 48. So this 1 by 48 is nothing but B's 1 day work, and A's 1 day's work is nothing but 1 by 80. And A and B working together finishes the work in how many days? That is what asking. So A's 1 day's work plus B's 1 day's work is the total 1 day work if they're working together, and they have let assume they have did y number of days to complete the whole work. That is nothing but we'll get 240 as no, plus equals to 5. So we'll get 8 by 240 equals to 1 by 30 to y is equals to 1, then y is equals to 30. So A and B together can finish the work in 30 days. Let's revise the problem again. A's 1 day's work is 1 by 80. That is from if A finishes the whole work in 80 days, then A's 1 day's work will be 1 by 80. If A's 1 day's work will be 1 by 80, then A's 10 days work will be 10 by 80. That is nothing but 1 by 8. Then if in 10 days A completed the 1 by 8 of work, then the remaining work is 7 by 80. Let B's 1 day's work will be X, then B's 42 days of work is 7 by 80. That is nothing but X into 42 is equals to 7 by 80. So X is equals to 1 by 48. So A's 1 day's work and B's 1 day's work is the together's 1 day's work is nothing but 1 by 30. Let they have worked for y number of days to complete the whole work, then y is equals to 30. Let's see another one here. let's take if A and B are together worked for n number of days. Number of days. After this n number of days, A leaves, and now B only worked for 2 days to complete the whole work. So here B only worked for 2 days. That is nothing but if B can complete the whole work in 20 days, then B's 1 day's work will be 1 by 20. If B's 1 day work is 1 by 20, then its 2 days work is nothing but 2 into 1 by 20, that is nothing but 1 by 10. Here the work is completed. If we remove this 2 days work from this whole completed work, we will get this remaining work. That is nothing but 1 minus of this 2 days completed work is 1 by 10. So we will get 9 by 10. So here the remaining work is 9 by 10. This 9 by 10 of work is completed by A and B together. So if A can finish the whole work in 10 days and B can finish the whole work in 20 days, here A's 1 day's work is 1 by 10, B's 1 day's work is 1 by 20. So A plus B together's 1 day's work is 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20, that is nothing but 2 plus 1 by 20. So here 3 by 20. If this is the together's 1 day's work, and with this 1 day's work they have completed 9 by 10 of the work. So we are asking to find in how many days they have completed this remaining work. Let's assume here n number of days, that is if 1 day's work is 3 by 20, then n number of days work is nothing but 3 by 20 into n. This work is nothing but 9 by 10, because in these number of days only they have completed 9 by 10 of the work. So we'll get here n is equals to 6. So in how many days they have completed the whole work is they have did here 6 days, and here B worked more 2 days. That is nothing but in 8 days they have completed the whole work. Okay, let's see another one. Completed. Here A and B working separately can do a piece of work in 9 and 12 days respectively. If they work for a day alternatively, A beginning, in how many days the work will be completed? For these kind of questions, most of us will confuse. So here they are working a day alternatively. That is nothing but if A work in first day, then B work in second day, and again A starts third day, B fourth. Like this ways they will continue the work. So here it is asking in how many days they will complete the whole work. As we can see, in first day A have did 1 by 9 of the work. That is nothing but if A is complete the whole work in 9 days, then A's one day's work will be 1 by 9. In second day, if B completed the whole work in 12 days, then B's one day's work will be 1 by 12. So in 2 days, they have completed 7 by 36 of the work. So in 2 days, they have did 7 by 36 of the work. So if we take x number of 2 days, that is 7 by 36 into x. If we assume x number of 2 days they have completed the whole work, then x will get 5 plus 1 by 7 of the another day. But this is not the actual answer. So here we have to take only these 5. So in 2 days they have did 7 by 36 of the work. So if we take like this 7 by 36 of work in 5 pairs, so one pair is nothing but 2 days, so we'll get 35 by 36 days. That is nothing but this is another 7 by 36, this is another 7 by 36. If we take another 7 8 a b, so this is 7 by 36 again, so 1 2 3 4, so we'll get AB another 9 and 10 days, so this is 7 by 36. So if we sum all this, we'll get 35 by 36. So in these 10 days they have completed 35 by 36. So how much the work is remaining? So that is nothing but 1 minus of 35 by 36. So we'll get 1 by 36 of the work. So they have did 35 by 36 of work in 10 days. Still we have remaining the work of 1 by 36. So on the 11th day A will work. So if A completed the whole work in 9 days, that is nothing but in 9 days A completed the whole work, that is one work. So in X number of days A completed 1 by 36 of the days, that is if we calculate the x, we'll get x is equals to 9 into 1 by 36, so we'll get 1 by 4. So here we are not supposed to take 4 days, it is 1 by 4th of a day, that is here 10 days, and the remaining work of 1 by 36 A completed in the 11th day of 1 by 4th part, that is 10 days plus 1 by 4th of another day, that is nothing but 10 by 4. In this number of days they have completed the whole work.